what are some things that lay folk get fundamentally wrong about AI, and particularly generative AI and all of the stuff that's been happening in the last 2 or so years?
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I like to first start by distinguishing between just machine learning
Mm-hmm.
and generative AI,
Thank
right?
you.
Machine learning is something we've already been living. We're in the age of algorithms, and so they're getting better. They're more powerful, and they can do things a lot more quickly. So we need to recognize that innovation for what it is, and it's certainly facilitating and speeding up a lot of things in certainly the advertising space. But Gen AI is the thing where it's kind of unconstrained and it's creating new things, and you don't really know where it's going to go. What we see, and I think what most people see, is there is a level of innovation in image generation or even video generation, search results. I find myself using Perplexity AI more and more over Google. So we have to recognize that some of these things are changing. But I think the biggest misconception I see is that people assume that it's going to keep advancing towards infinity. Like there's this exponential curve that just keeps going up and up and up. And that's not how things usually happen in theory. Most growth is lumpy, and most things hit an asymptote at some
Mm-hmm.
point. And I
Mm-hmm.
think this is the thing that I'm looking out for is when does that growth hit an asymptote? It might be sooner than we think. And we need to really reconcile uh, what AI can do and what it can't do. And that's the important part is right now we're only thinking and dreaming about what it can do. And we're not asking the hard questions about what it can't do. And also, what are the downside ramifications of letting this thing loose? So that's me. I describe myself as an AI skeptic. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a cynic, right? A skeptic is just somebody who's willing to look at it critically and consider the downsides. And I think that's the pumping of the brakes that I think is necessary right now. Let's start weighing the possible downside against the upside that we think is going to happen.
Yeah. Whenever you're in an area where people get nervous or upset that you're asking questions, you should probably keep asking those questions.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Well, oh, and the people who don't like it, let's be honest, a lot of people want to make a lot of money off this. And
Yeah.
we've seen this happen, over the last several years. There have been a lot of technological innovations that people were looking to get rich off of. And so there's an incentive there. I'm not trying to get
Yeah.
rich off of AI or being a skeptic of AI. I'm just trying to look at it for what it is and maybe what it isn't.
I think one of those great. I do love that you laid that out there, because I think a lot of people do think, oh, it's going to take care of itself. Yeah, it's imperfect now, but it'll take care of itself. I think a big group of that population are marketers.